London Jen, Battle Rap World. I am back. I decided to make this a part 2. Windows or curtains are drawn. Put some lipstick on. It's nighttime now. We're getting into the second part of the Queen of the Ring Evolution 4 card. We did the 2 sparring session battles that are out. Uno versus Beezy and OG Prana versus Breezy. I think I've got that the right way around. Yes, I have. Now we are going to get into the 2 battles that are out from the main card. Like I said, we did the sparring sessions. Now we're going to get into Fly King I, Lady Caution, and KRISSY Yamagucci versus C the Boss. Let's start off. Let's start by saying, if you're here, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the like button, share the broadcast. Really helps to push me up in the algorithms, and I'm really trying to push and get the word out. So do all of that good stuff if you appreciate my content. We are now going to get straight into the first battle, which is Fly King I versus Lady Caution. Let's go.
Caution! What the fuck is this on top of your head? A fucking mess. Look like your hairdresser called and said, "What color did you want them braids?" And you said yes.
Hey yo, I like them braids. I'm loving the multicolored Rapunzel. I'm feeling that.
Oh. See here? Now you know I'm about to address you. Calling Devo to back out our battle, saying because she was doing bad in school. Now how the fuck can niggas stay on Zoom? Saying I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Yeah, you bitch. I've never in my life dealt with a girl like this.
I feel you. Get your shelf. Now let's get to your opponent now. Come on.
Yo, I know y'all see this Lady Caution tape around her panties. A cautionary tale of when friends become foes. You took a shot at Dan with her panties down, DNA all on her clothes. But caution, who gave you such a vague idea of how being a best friend goes?
Okay. Vague best friend goes with what was that? Vague and Rex, right? Best friend goes.
Her head and don't move.
You were the glue.
They said Fly King. How can the gay front black
Toss your hair, baby.
when their lifestyle doesn't create black lives? I say good question. By supporting platforms like this for black women who y'all niggas didn't make wives. So I
I thought you were going to do a whole thing about supporting black women and shout out the queendom. Yeah.
I battled Vixen 8 years ago on the ring. And y'all act like y'all forgot. But it's cool. I ain't mad at all. I'm not mad at all. But it's cool. I ain't mad at all. Y'all ain't invested in me when y'all should. Now I'm lit. And I feel bad for y'all. What y'all? Played rock, paper, scissors to see who had to make the call? I guess this nigga stopped fucking with Zan. They had to call me because I'm up. I'm the Adderall. Now, there ain't nothing against the LGBT community. I done ate a few pussies in my life. And by the looks of things, ain't nothing gonna be different tonight.
Okay.
And normally, I be touching pussies. But you ain't got a cookie. So I'm gonna get it cut in their hair like scissors. I'ma bump this pussy.
Alright.
I'ma bump this pussy. This fucking pussy tweaking.
Scissors.
I see this pussy leaking.
That would bump.
This is white people food versus Caribbean food. I'm super seasoned.
Super season. Check my Instagram stories.
Season. Listen, Ian. I bet you was the meanest chick on the block at Double Dutch. See, I stay steaming. Leaders play leaking. Oh, those your peoples? I had gaze in the sky like daydreaming. Man, get this pussy a tiara. This pussy's a goner. They already called me a man, so what you think gonna hit harder?
Talk. Okay, so that was Fly King versus Lady Caution. Fly King starts off. Zan should have it should have been Zan versus Fly King. Zan was behind in school. Caution stepped up absolute last minute and filled the spot. So Fly King was gonna get some of his material off for Zan, and yeah, he had quite a lot. He had quite a lot of his beginning of the first round was for Zan. I think he how did he tie it in? He tied it in somehow, brought it back. Where was the tie-in? Oh yeah, the best friend goals thing. I thought that was dope. I'm surprised he didn't do some sort of performative motion because he is, you know, very expressive. So I think a little performance there would have helped to sell that as well. I don't have a problem with. I saw quite a lot of the comments about the tone of Fly King's voice. I don't have a problem with it. I can listen to it. It doesn't bother me. But some of the word stretching that he does, kind of, it's a little forced for me. And there was a lot of that going on. He had the sort of the easy Tay Rock trans stuff, but I did like the LGBT. I like that bar that he had in there. As he got to the end of the first and he's talking about black women, or, you know, why he's on Queen of the Ring and uplifting black women. And then he talks about, what did he say? What was the bar? Caution starts off, where I've just said, you know, he kind of went with some easy angles with the Tay Rock tranny stuff. I don't even use that word. I don't know why I'm using it here. There's a lot of words that I don't like to use that I'm going to have to use here, or I'm not going to have to. So Caution starts off saying, you know, you thought I wouldn't, you know, I'm going to call you all types of F word. Has a little stumble, but brings it right back. It's a tiny little stumble. Goes into, you know, you sound like a bitch, walk like a bitch, talk like a bitch type thing. Again, kind of easy, but I really like the are those your people, gaze in the sky like daydreaming. Obviously Fly King being gay is an obvious angle, and just sort of calling him the F word, I don't really rate that. But stuff like this, you know, if you're going to use it, and it's Queen of the Ring and it's slightly different, I don't need to get political, but I like the creativity of something like that rather than just sort of using the F word. I like that, you know, the whole you ain't used to a bitch putting paws on you, fuck with that stuff. Owning the, you know, they've already called me a man, what would you think that's going to do to me? I like that. She said, you know, you're going to mention rock, and obviously that rock was mentioned several times. You go with the easy angles, it's going to get called out. I gave this one to Caution. I preferred her performance, her material. Her pen was just nicer. I feel like Fly King's delivery, that stretching out the words to kind of make them fit what you're saying and really playing with them works well if you can sort of maybe do it like twerk, but it doesn't work for everybody. It works in certain places, and obviously you gave a lot of the start of your round over to Zan. In fact, really, does this battle even need to be judged? I enjoyed the battle. It doesn't need to be judged. It was an entertaining battle. I think Caution had the edge over Fly King, but it was an entertainment one. It was one that was, you know, last minute. It should have been Fly King and Zan. So I think, you know, that was just one for Queen of the Ring. It was Fly King's first time on Queen of the Ring, right? I think I'm getting that right. So it was just, yeah, dope battle. I enjoyed it. Let's go now to See the Boss versus KRISSY Yamagucci. Ladies look good.
Well, what's up, C?
Okay.
You think you queen here, bitch? Where? Demoted down, more like princess. Yeah, we a prince. Show me shit. Harry ain't even worthy to hold the crown. Let's go. All
right.
I don't give a fuck about this bitch acting out. Just don't get too crazy, because there's many no shows on my account. You should already know that I'm good at backing up.
Yeah, okay.
You ain't your bitch, because if me and C3 square. She's seeing the 9, but I'm putting the bitch 6 feet under.
Oh, nice. What?
Excuse me, miss? You thought a bitch with no guidance? No hocus pocus me with that little magic you had left. You let it flow to scream. Your flow is mean. And you even got the look. You ready to blow the screen till I took the whole corner out. Look. A random maybe scope the scene. She got juice and snatches. It's an addiction to bust unless you obsessed with only fans. Then why pussy know what numbers are what you left with. This the very right interview like, hey, it's a checklist. Bitch, go around fucking begging for you that desperate. I give up everything I got. My daughter's the only fan I'm left with. You better get a boss room before officers wait. That's an office. I play D. Bitch, you offense. And if she the gatekeeper, I'm knocking the offense.
Oh shit, what a first round. Oh my goodness. KRISSY comes out scheming in the first, pulls in C3 as well, punching hard. Like I really liked her. I am not familiar with either of these ladies. I know they've been around for a minute, and that's my bad. That's on me. I need to get familiar. I know they've both got a resume that I need to check out. They've had some dope battles, so I will be doing that for sure. But this first round, KRISSY really impressed me in this one. It took me a little while to kind of warm up to See the Boss. We recapped this one. I've seen this battle before. We recapped it on the Verified Source show, and I still kind of have a few of the same comments. It took me a lot. It's harder for me to understand KRISSY, her delivery. There's something which is a little less clear for me, and where I'm foreign, I'm English, it takes me a minute sometimes to get around everybody's accent and delivery. It just took a little longer. But in the second part of that first round for me, she really turned it up. Her material, I think, was better as well. Maybe it's just that I caught more of it. She come out aggressive from the start. I was fucking like, even the bits that I didn't necessarily, that went over my head, she still sold it to me. Like, I know she's doing something, or at least in terms of performance, in terms of the crowd fucking with it, I know she's doing something, but she's selling it. In that second half though, where she's saying, give up everything that I've got if my daughter's the only fan I've got left, how can I take the spot from you if you fell off it? I really enjoyed all of that. KRISSY's first, that C3 squared putting her 6 feet, the 9 putting her 6 feet under, cold, scheming harder than Madoff, and then she goes into the Migos thing. I thought, just for me, her pen was a little, she just seemed a little more lyrical, and I appreciated that from her. So I gave the first round to KRISSY.
You bitches, I don't walk. I just come with a mean like this. My prime sis.
Right.
I'm feeling optimistic. I transform. I'm gonna show you what a machine like. But you know about machines, right?
Nice.
I mean, shit. How else could CB giving you that mean pie?
Hey.
Much respect. Easy. I don't know what the fuck these bitches want from me, but clearly the rap game needs me, so I'm back on my spot, because you little hoes won't stop being crazy. Please believe me. If I catch up slipping, I'm doing it crazy. It'll be one in the belly. You buns, bitch. You should have had proper knowledge before bumping with the celly. Well, she gonna drop fucking anthem, bitch. I came from the blocks where the niggas really ran, and you just hang on. What's up?
Yeah. You kind of rushed us, Frida. Dope round though, man. Shit. Let's go, see. Okay. Okay.
You and Bonbon, what you represent? Well, a significant other with no relevance. Hold on. Need the proof? Well, the medal that I sent up was evidence that Gucci in a state of emergency for dead presidents. So let's get into it. The panel front. She burned ashes, toe tags. I take the trend to bitch. Hashtag yoga mommy. Find the centers and I'll bend a bitch.
Nice. Yo. What? Right? See, drink that water, baby. Oh my goodness. See, the boss took that round for me. Let me put my earphones in. I don't hear the stereo through the thing. Let me get it together. Yo, see the boss. That round. The whole way through, you kept the energy up. There were bits you can see where I didn't catch everything, but everything that I did catch was fire. I like the Gucci flips that you had at the beginning of the round, the dead president bars, those were dope. The elephant trunk, from that bit, the elephant trunk tusk, like start cooking. She really, then the yoga mummy bars. I was the energy, the aggression, the passion, like you believe, like I said already, you believe. See, she sells it to you, man. That she's man, the yoga mummy, find a center and bend a bitch, the credit stuff. And then again, I missed some, wrapped it up nicely though at the end. The you ain't got that whop, it's more like sheetrock. The Reeboks, and then the T-top I liked. I show your ass like T-top finish on a flare. Like, yeah, that round for me from See the Boss was dope. KRISSY on the other hand, this round was close. KRISSY's round was dope. That she was too fast in places, and her breath control was lacking. It's like she had too much to say and maybe didn't put the pauses in the right places. I'm not sure. Her flow at times was so nice. It was a shame she timed out of the round, and there was a spot where, you know, she could have stopped. She could have stopped, and if she knew she didn't have that locked in, but I guess, you know, it's one of those things. She really turned up in this round. She was getting her nasty on, telling you, you know, I love the dick and the pussy, grabbing the pussy, MAGA style. And C3 had to come and just make sure, you know, everything's all right. We're not actually touching here, are we? I can stay back here behind my girlfriend, can I? The Breakfast Club, Karen, See the Boss thing, that was fire. Loved that from KRISSY. The Rockabye Baby, the twerk, show my ass, but by here, and the email CC thing, by here she's really struggling. You can see she's just going too fast. Maybe, I don't know if that was where she didn't have her material locked in. She's just rushing through it so that she doesn't forget it, and it kind of showed. Whereas KRISSY kept the same energy, her material was locked in the whole round. Just, you know, was hard to beat. So yes, 1-1 going into the third. Let's keep going.
I've been going so long, I ain't come back to sing the same song, but as long as I got this platform, y'all bitches go.
I feel you, girl. Love it.
Angelo proved it. Now it's time for the Cage Bird to come out singing. I just said I need my swinging up. Just keep rapping, because if I catch you lacking, it's defiant. See, you in a fight, well, I agree. I ain't even got a buster rhyme. Soon as you square up, I'm gonna put my hands where your eyes to see.
Yeah.
No car parts, because I got them all on lock like Paul Blart. Fuck his game.
Okay. I love how they're loving each other's bars.
Stone cold with the heat. Test me, they can't crush a bitch. Only household. Dependent bitches, you can suck a dick. Only thing in your name is Facebook. But these are bitches that are against you. When you pretty and you talk like me, gotta know that they gonna come for you. My confidence or a swag make weak bitches uncomfortable. Yeah. I wanna dump you by the boatload. I wanna tump you. You ain't look at that first sight. Should've known that I'm the one goal.
Yeah.
It's easy. The man's hungry, they go for Seymour. This is a little shop of
Fans hungry, they call for Seymour. Little shop of horrors.
Seymour, this is a little shop of horror. Surviving life gonna be the free for a CC. That's me 3 parts together and make a C4.
Oh, look how it is. Nasty. Love it. Damn. Did they kiss? Yo. I'm at a quandary here. I need to check my notes. First time round, and when we did the recap, I gave this round to KRISSY Clear. Now I'm not sure that C didn't get it. I needed to just become more familiar to my ear needed to become more familiar. I caught so much more this time round. All right, let's go for it then. So KRISSY, her opener was a little fillerish. It was a little dry. And it was only when she kind of had the cage bird and then the O-red teeth thing that it started to warm up. Then she had the belt from like the Orion's belt, and then the Buster Rhymes, Put My Hands Where Your Eye Can See. That was nice. The performance, the delivery, all of that was really nice. She had the optics thing, and then the whole grabbing C3 on the very peachy posterior, talking about, you know, would you say if I slap it, tsunami, tidal wave, and C3 blowing a kiss. I liked all of that. Oh, I think I have changed my mind. KRISSY starts off, or C starts off, excuse me, C starts off talking about what does she have? The Melania Russia. Is Melania Russian, or where is she from? From Russia. She's from one of those Eastern Bloc countries. I can't remember now, but you know, the effect is the same. I'm nitpicking a little bit here. The only thing is your name. Only thing in your name is your Facebook. Clicking at first sight. Should have known I was the one for you. The family secret, should have never brought it up. And KRISSY's energy, again, her pacing, like she didn't let up. I think there was one place here where she had a little stumble, but the get around detour, fans hungry for Seymour, like yeah, I'm giving it to C. I've changed my mind on this. This was a lot closer than I thought it was, and I'm edging this third round to C the Boss. I think her performance was far more polished. She kept pace all the way through. Her momentum, you know, didn't really change, whereas KRISSY did have some dry spots and some spots where it felt like filler. And the stumbles, breath control issues, dope material. I love this battle. Really love this battle. I think so this is, third watch now, and it just got so much better on the third watch. And I guess part of that is my bad. That was because it took me a couple of times to really tune into what C was saying. There were some times where the mic didn't allow me to fully get everything, and but C took this second, and what was that, first and third. I think she took that. C the Boss, whatever I said already. Dope battle, love this one. Okay, so wrapping up from Evolution 4, there are, I believe, more battles to be released from that card. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of them, especially I want to see the Prestavia battle, the C3 and AR14 battle. I'm hoping they come out soon, so make sure you're subscribed to the Queen of the Ring. Look out for those drops. But yes, the card has been released for Panic Room 5, going down June the 12th. Let's run through the card from top to bottom. We've got main event. We've just seen her, KRISSY Yamaguchi versus Yoshi G. Now, this is a big comeback, back-to-back comeback, headlining both Queen of the Ring cards for KRISSY. I think she's definitely, obviously, got to up her performance in terms of her delivery, and getting that material locked in sorting out the pacing and making sure she gets through her material. It's all coming clean. Yoshi, obviously she's had the big loss to drugs on in Ultimate Madness over on the URL, but it was a dope performance. It was an incredible drugs. Yoshi was on point. She's also had the battles with Bill Collector this year, which I gave to her, the big win over Tori Doe on the what card was that? Damn, I can't remember the name of it. On Caffeine, big royalty. No, shit, fuck, useless with names. But Yoshi also has had lots of recent drama surrounding her. There's a whole QP ghostwriting thing. I'm hoping, I really like that she's now on Queen of the Ring. She's headlining. I'm hoping that the focus kind of is on the battle, on what she's going to do now. We were looking forward to maybe a potential beat-up battle, but I like this. I think it would have been a bit stale if Yoshi had drugs and then beat up back to back. Maybe it would have been a bit rough. I like this though. KRISSY versus Yoshi. Next up, we've got K Profit versus A Ward. K Profit is another one of these women that I wasn't familiar with. My bad. I have been getting familiar with K Profit. Oh my goodness, this woman can rap. Ooh, I really like her. Super lyrical. Debo said he put this matchup together himself. So K Profit, A Ward. There was a lot of controversy as to A Ward being on Queen of the Ring, A Ward not headlining. Obviously, people want to see A Ward over on URL, but I want to kind of just focus on the potential for this battle. A Ward's not battled a woman before, as far as I know. That always brings a different dynamic. It just means you kind of have to bring a different flavor, and you expect a different flavor, perhaps talking to a woman. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. K Profit, she's super lyrical. She's got a really intricate pen. We know what A Ward brings. We know how layered, how crazy his rebuttal game is, how sharp, how witty he is. Both of them. So I'm looking forward to this one. I think this is a great battle for both and a big comeback. Is it on Queen of the Ring for K Profit? So yeah, looking forward to this one. Lady Caution versus Robin Rhymes. Next, we've just recapped Lady Caution's battle with Fly King Eye on the Evolution 4 card. Lady Caution has been putting in work. I think she's got at least 1 or 2 other battles to come out on Bullpen. She battle Miss Miami, I think, on Bullpen. That's due to come out, and I'm sure there's one that I'm missing as well that hasn't come out yet, but she's been putting in work over at Gates of the Garden, Bullpen, so much so that she was on the Champion of the Year, or the Women's Woman of the Year top 20, and I think she was the only of the 20 who hadn't been on the big Queen of the Ring or URL platforms. So you know, what she's been doing in the last year or so is undeniable. Whereas Robin, I don't think we've seen her at all, have we, since the royalty card? What was that, where she battled First Lady Flames and had a great performance against First Lady Flames. Seemed like she, you know, worked on some of the delivery issues and really elevated, and was just all around more polished. Now, since then, she's had just sort of non-stop drama almost. I don't know where. I'm not saying she's initiated that drama, but there's just been one thing after the other, pretty much, when it comes to Robin. There was the URL stuff with Coffee Brown, and then Casey issues. There was something before that. That pretty much any time I've seen Robin's name, including she was supposed to battle Twerk, and when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, dope, battling Twerk. And then it's like on that league, his name I don't even mention because it's just it's just a gimmick. Like, I don't even like to talk about that. So this battle I like I'm looking forward to this one. It's a chance for, you know, Robin to really just show what she can do. Caution has been doing that, and you know, she's gonna, I'm fully confident that she's going to give us what she's going to do, what we know she can do, and it's down to Robin to, you know, to, because we haven't seen her since you know, last year. What was that, January or something? Next up we have Prestavia versus Tia S. Prestavia I'm very familiar with. It's her that's been putting in work over at Gates of the Garden. She is a Christian battle rapper. She's one of the horsemen. Tia S, she's someone I should be familiar with, and I'm not. Again, my bad. I will catch up. I know she's got a solid resume. I saw Debo's Queen of the Ring, or Panic Room 5 sort of live, where he was saying that she's been out for a while and maybe there'd been some focus issues, but now those are sorted out. So yeah, I'll go back and check on Tia. Prestavia, I've, you know, seen what she's been doing. Next up, Toots versus Karma B. Again, I'm not familiar at all with either of these ladies. My bad. I will get familiar so that next time I talk about this card, I've got a lot more to say about this. This is not a prediction. I'm just hyped for the card. And then you've got ABZ versus Breezy. Two of the ladies from the sparring session from Evolution 4. Just talked about both of them. I'm hyped for this. Both of them kind of, you know, have an aggressive, you know, they've got they taught that shit. They got that street shit, but their delivery is a little more laid back. The aggression is slightly different. I think I was impressed more by Breezy. She was probably the one who impressed me most in the sparring sessions I've seen so far. She just looked like she brought too many things to the table, which just needs sharpening a little bit. But BZ equally, I liked her punching. She got some things to work on. This is definitely the place to do it. Shout out to them for getting booked straight away on the next card. Shout out to Queen of the Ring and everyone over there for working. Maya Lansky, the sparring sessions, dope. Debo, Babs, Vague, shout out to you. You are putting in work. I cannot wait to see what you've got coming up for the rest of the year. These ladies are putting on for you. It's lit over here in female battle rap. You know, super pleased to be talking about it, and I can't wait to do some more recaps, predictions, all of that coming up. So if you like this content, if you like what I'm talking about, hit the like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to subscribe to. Surely, if you're not already, go and subscribe to Queen of the Ring. Check out those battles that they've just dropped from the Evolution card. They will be dropping more, I'm sure. And like me, if there are some of the names of these women that you aren't familiar with, they've all got battles out. Some of them have, you know, extensive histories and resumes and have dope battles. So go and check them all out. And yeah, until next time, thank you everybody for tuning in. Who are the battles you're looking forward to? Who do you want to see? What matchups potentially amongst maybe some of the sparring session ladies do you want? Who, give me some predictions. What do you see coming up for the ladies? And I have been London Jen. Thank you for joining me. Let me find my outro and we will get out of here. See you later.